Down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Rodri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pass is just off target. Celtic, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Bastoni. Oh, terrible. Diaz! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. And the shot! Goal! Japan! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Japan have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Vinicius Junior. He's going for goal! And it's hoisted clear. Has another go!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Vinicius Junior! Guardiola! Oh, that was no routine save.
Guardiola is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Celtic have the chance to go the other way. And here's Haaland. 30 minutes gone. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. And they're back on the ball again. Alexander-Arnold is charging up on the overlap. Sergio Ramos getting this one clear.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Oh, look at the space. Now the finish! It's in! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
There's the shot! Goal! Japan! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Japan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rodri. Celtic are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Alexander-Arnold. Ball's out once more. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And Here's Haaland.
Tiempo reglamentario.
And he's searching, has a shot! Valverde. Lobotka. Oh, what a ball! Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. And the first half is done. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the second half gets underway.
Celtic can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shot a goal! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Japan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Oh, and he's through the middle. That's very neat. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Guardiola. Guardiola! And that is wildly off target.
Guardiola put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And another try! Well, they've got it again. And Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Valverde. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Costa Curta cuts out the pass, and it's Guardiola. That's a shade optimistic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Haaland. And here's Diaz. Ruben Diaz did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. And the shot! Goal!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Cambio en el Celtic.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Celtic get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
That pass has been well intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. Diaz, he might be in here! And the finish! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Oh no, what has happened here? Big chance! And yes, it's there! And he is just ripping it up! Terrible error, duly punished. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Celtic have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. No, that's been intercepted. Diaz, and he's certainly on. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a real chance missed.
Bellingham has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a hit! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Celtic showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And that's gone loose. Japan have reclaimed it. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Japan have their second corner now. Hits one! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Corner number 3 coming up. Van der Vaart plays it short.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Japan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. He's good running with the ball. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! He scored! They have stolen level at the last!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what the...
Has a goal! Well, now it's in for the pieces! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Diaz, very much the hero in this game. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just